In a world full of noise, there was silence. And from that silence comes a comeback, a return to the conversations that matter.
I don't even know who Miss Cameroon is. For me, I really don't see the essence of beauty pageants. I'm sorry. Or it means for these organizers to get rich. Some you pay to get auditioned or something.
I think you pay for votes too.
Exactly.
We're quick to say, oh, if your work is not good, if it's not up to standard, don't put it out. At the same time, you're telling people, start with what you have, start where you are. Where do you expect us to start from?
No matter if you shoot with a Canon, if you shoot with black magic, if you respect those codes, I think they're not going to be as dreadful as they are. And on top, is it a film I would go to see as a cinephile? No.
Nigerian authors who live in London, you read the way they describe streets in Lagos and you're like, are you sure these guys know what they're explaining?
I don't know how you live with yourself. You should be ashamed.
Let's go straight to the point. Now, before we get into the episode, I have a little favor to ask you. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you will be the first one to get fresh updates from the show. And we can get to reach more people through your like and your subscription. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new season of Quoi De Neuf. The voice you've been looking for is finally back, and we're here to kick off with the conversations that matter, what's new, and definitely the most exciting things that we are bringing to you this season. I'm your host, of course, the voice Gemma, but today I am not alone. I know that I'm not usually alone, but today I don't have a guest. I rather have a guest host to introduce us to this brand new season. So he's going to be here to I mean, he has been here, so I don't think I need to give a grand introduction because he's not my guest. We have the phenomenal actor, producer, writer, filmmaker. What do you do again? Runaway. We have Ayu Guy with us on set. Hi, Guy.
Hey, Jay.
How are you? I mean, you're not my guest today. You're a guest host, so okay. I'm not supposed to treat you like my guest.
My normal answer to that is I'm alive. I've gone past I'm there. Now I just say I'm alive. It can mean a lot of things.
But you can narrow it down. I mean, it's a brand new season and we've gone from the Q1, that's first half of the year, and we're in the second half of the year. How was your first half?
First half for me, it was really, really exhausting since I was shooting a TV series. So constantly going on sets, like every day you go like 7, you come back sometimes at midnight. So it was really exhausting, but at the same time it was a great experience. You know, when you're working with people who they make the job easier for you. It doesn't feel like you're working. It feels like you're just playing. So for me, the first half was really good. Sure, there were some points where I felt down, but that's life. There'll be ups and downs. So how was it like for you? I mean, taking the break away from the show, how did that feel for you?
For me, it felt like a part of me was taken away from me because it's something that I enjoy looking forward to every single week. But then at the same time, it was refreshing. It helped me see things in a new light. And I had fun new experiences that I've not had before or I've not had in a long time. But we're going to get into that. But yeah, let's start with what's new, some of the things that happened when we were away.
Funny thing is,
yes,
you said when we were away.
Yes, that's what's new, like the events that happened, some of the things that happened.
I was actually away because I honestly, I think I've sort of like gone off social media this year because I am really not up with what's trending, what's happening. I really don't know stuff like that.
You know, the funny thing about you is that you're in the industry, but you're not in it. You're just like this passerby that was like, oh, it's time to go on set, and we're on set, and I understand because like in a certain way, I am like that. So sometimes it's only when things involve me that I am kind of like involved in it in a way. But there are so many things that have happened. There are so many artists that have released music, people that have released films, and yes, there's this film that has been making rounds. is this French guy that shot it. I'm trying to remember the name. I saw clips of it on social media of a part where he was like, Salut-moi. I'm trying to remember the
Oh,
name of
and
the
on
film.
tab.
Yes, and
By
don't tab.
Thomas Ginjo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a film I really want to see.
Appel d'urgence. On signale le meurtre de l'officier de police Albert Koumé.
C'est-à-dire qu'on peut mourir dans les bouchons dans ce pays.
Il y avait une vendeuse ici, n'est-ce pas? Une femme. Elle faisait les beignets haricots.
Commissaire Bilong.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be showing in Cameroon from September.
Yeah, but it's going to be in Douala because, yeah, we don't have a cinema currently in Yaoundé.
We are cinemaless.
Yes. And the funny thing is, I really want to have a cinema someday, but that's not the crux of this matter.
Okay.
So there are I've seen a lot of feedback towards the film. Many people are saying, oh, it's not really authentic to Cameroon because he hasn't been here. He's mostly a French person, but he has done a lot of media rounds, mostly with the French press.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, okay, maybe the international audience or the international media give him attention because it seems fresh to their eyes, but at the same time, it doesn't feel authentic to Cameroonians. What about you? What do you think?
I feel like people who are saying it doesn't feel authentic to Cameroonians. We haven't watched the film in Cameroon. That's the honest truth. But from the trailer, is it really something is it a film I would go to see as a cinephile? No. Because it doesn't give me any Jones. It gives me nothing at all. Seriously. But as a filmmaker, I know the film was shot 100% in Cameroon. The crew, I could say the crew is like 90% Cameroonian. So it gave us jobs. That's a good thing. That's a reason to see the film because people worked on the film. But story-wise, it's not something I really connect with. I feel like, that there's a way that the Western world sees Africa.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is what he did in the film from the trailer. I feel like that's what he did in the film, and that's what he's selling to them. It's kind of like what Tyler Perry does with blacks.
Yeah.
So it gives me that vibe. I don't really think it's something I want to see as a cinephile, seriously. But as somebody who knows people who work on the project, I want to see their work in it.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense, and at the same time, I'm not inclined to kind of give any judgment because first of all, I haven't watched it, and second of all, if he grew up not in Cameroon, it's not his fault. So it has a way of, would I say, affecting the way he sees Cameroon and the way he writes. I think we've seen it so many times with Nigerian authors who live in London. You read the way they describe streets in Lagos and you're like, are you sure these guys know what they're explaining? It feels so chill, but that's their view of how they see it. And at the same time, there's this hot take I have. Nobody should judge me. But the hot take I have is that when it comes to creative work, most times we are quick to judge, but at the same time, we're quick to tell people, oh, just put out your work like that. I don't know if it makes sense. We're quick to say, oh, if your work is not good, if it's not up to standard, don't put it out. At the same time, you're telling people, start with what you have, start where you are. Where do you expect us to start from?
I feel like people should just do as your spirit leads you, because I think even if Nolan or Chimamanda or someone, any creative, I don't think they were 100% satisfied with their work before they decided to put it out. Maybe they felt like, okay, I could still tweak one or two things. Nobody is actually really satisfied with what they put out as a creative, personally.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like there's something more I can do, But if I keep going with that, there's something more I can do, I'm never going to put out work.
Yeah, I'm not talking from the perspective of the creative. I'm talking from the perspective of the critics, the viewers. Everybody wants something that is of high quality, right?
Yeah.
And yes, it's good to want something or aspire something it's good to aspire for something that it's of a good quality, but at the same time, I think we put too much pressure on people that are just starting out.
Yeah.
It's like telling somebody who doesn't have black magic camera and wants to start film, and you tell them without that they shouldn't shoot. That's the aspect I'm coming from.
I mean, in our space today, everybody is a critic. First of all, so far as you have a phone, you can go online, you're a critic. But really, again, go as your spirit leads. So you cannot tell somebody that it's true. The important thing is following every profession, everything you do has laws, it has codes. In French,
Yeah.
c'est les canons. So if you respect those things, I don't think the critics are going to shoot you that much. No matter if you shoot with a canon, if you shoot with black magic, if you respect those codes, I think they're not going to be as dreadful as they are.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. We also have, okay, this one was just recent, the Cameroon Youth Awards. I don't know if you know of it.
Yeah,
The Cameroon Youth Awards. I think it happened last year. So I think this was the second edition, if I'm not mistaken, second or third.
Second or third, yeah.
Second or third edition. And it was really nice to see, like what I love the most about the Cameroon Youth Awards is the whole campaign they had towards the big day, you know. They made sure they were able to amplify the voices of even the people that were nominated. So even if you didn't get the award at the end of the day, people got to see you, because from there, I think I followed them on LinkedIn. So it helped me to even discover some of these people that were nominated. And I really, really liked it. And I think more organizations or initiatives should be able to do that. It shouldn't be about the award at the end of the day, even though it makes it gives some sort of validation, but at the same time being able to let these people know that we see you, we see your work, we see what you are doing. At the same time, I have something that I want to add. What are the metrics for these nominations? Because there were some people in some categories and I'm like, what are you doing here? Not that I'm judging. We listen, we don't judge.
We judge here. We judge.
So I was really like kind of uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, I get that you're doing this, but it's not exactly under this. So I just want to know more about the metrics of the nomination for these people. Where do you get how are they nominated? Is it the audience that nominates? Is it the community? Is it the judges or jury? What are the rules for nomination? Because there are people that, okay, yes, we are not seeing exactly what they are doing, but they are nominated. Not to say that they're not doing a good job, but I just want to like have a clear idea. I think we are heading towards the end of the year where there will be more of these award shows, and I'm actually really, really looking forward to it. Oh yes, there was something that happened while we were away. Miss Cameroon 2025. Did you see any of it, or did you have any remarks about it?
We listen, we don't judge.
Yes.
I didn't.
You didn't see anything?
Nothing. I don't even know who Miss Cameroon is.
Okay.
Honestly, because for me, this is a hot take. I may be stoned to death for this, but I really don't see the essence of beauty pageants. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't see the essence because we have so many beauty pageants. At the end of the day, the goal is winning that crown. After you win the crown, what happens?
There are actually people that have like do something after winning the crown, right? Let me take example Princess Issy, the one that won in 2023.
I know.
She has done incredible work. She has an association, Cameroon Women Action. She has a school that teaches catwalk, public speaking to these young women, and then she got all the way to Miss World, Miss Universe, and like represented on global stages. So for her, I have something to say, like, yes, she did something with it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, for me, it's the whole event, the whole thing leading to that big day, right? You know, I watch a lot of pageants. Yeah, for you don't see the essence, but to me, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that, just like the award ceremony that we spoke about, it has the opportunity to amplify your story. But I don't feel like it's being done for all the women that go on that journey. It's like on that final day, we just see one person and that's it. So I watched Miss South Africa last year, and the way that they led us up to, it's not a comparison thing. I'm just saying from my point of view, the way they led us up to the final moment was so beautiful. There was like a proper boot camp, and was like taking us on the story of each lady, like they branded each lady on their own. So we got to know the stories of these ladies, why they are competing, why they do what they do, what it is they want to use that platform to do. So we got to know them. But for Miss Cameroon, we just see the one person that won, and it's like, oh yes, the winner is from Extreme North. She won. And after that, she's the only person who keeps seeing on the page, and that ends it. But I just feel like there's so much more that can be done with that platform, because in the beauty industry in Cameroon is the highest. It's the highest beauty pageant, not because it's the highest in Cameroon, but because it's the one that Miss Universe is going to consider. It's the one that Miss World is going to consider. Or is it Miss Earth? There's even Miss Earth. There's Miss Global. All those other ones, it's the Miss Cameroon that they're going to consider when it comes to like meeting other pageants on the global stage. So yeah,
because I feel like being Miss Cameroon, you are an ambassador already.
yes,
You are supposed to uphold certain values. You're supposed to fight for certain causes.
Yes.
But we don't really see them doing that. We don't see them doing that. We see bad things happening every day in the country, but we don't see Miss
them
Cameroon
actually
talking about it.
advocating for-
Exactly, they don't advocate about certain things. It's like because I think when you go in for the beauty pageant, you have a project, something you are advocating for.
Yeah.
It's like after they win, they stick to that. For those who actually stick to it, it's like they just stick to that and do just that. They don't touch other aspects about Cameroon. So what's the need? And then there are other beauty pageants. There's Miss this, Miss that, Miss that, Miss that, Miss that. For me, it's like a money laundering scheme, or it means for these organizers to get rich. Because I think with some you pay to get auditioned or something.
I think you pay for votes too.
Exactly, you
for
pay for
votes.
votes. So doesn't make sense to me.
Anyway, moving on. I have like questions, but it's based on the best things you consumed in the past few months. That's book, movie, series, anything like creative. What was like, okay, let's start with books. What's the
I
best book
haven't read I should be ashamed to say this, but I haven't read any book in a long time.
Right.
Because firstly, I want to read more African writers.
Okay.
And it's hard to find hard copies. I don't read e-books.
E-books, yeah.
I don't listen to audiobooks. It's very difficult for me. I love hard copies because I get to make notes by the side. I underline things which I like. So until I get my hard copies, I'm not sure I'm going to be reading books, honestly. So I really haven't read any books.
Yeah, makes sense. And I'm sure you're looking forward to reading Dream Count.
Yes.
I mean, the whole buzz that Dream Count made, it was like, if you don't have Dream Count,
Yes.
you're not worthy to be called a literate or
I mean-
a bibliophile. That was like so crazy.
I feel like Chimamanda, she is a superstar.
Yes.
Because how do you write books and then everybody loves you? You're so popular in this day and time.
Where we don't even know writers.
Exactly. We don't know writers, but we know Chimamanda. That and some people want to say it's because of she met, I think Beyonce used her. She did a kind of spoken word something for a Beyonce song.
Yes.
People, I'm like, no, it's because of her work.
Yep.
It's because,
And I think her whole personality.
yeah, everything she embodies. And for me, it's really, really amazing. When I think about it, it's like, you're a writer.
But you're like a superstar.
Yes.
No, it makes a lot of sense. And what I love about like the release of Dream Count is the media tour that she has done. Several countries, several people that she has met. And I really, really, really enjoyed like seeing that and seeing what she has been able to do with it. And I think I came across Dream Count a few days ago, and I think I'm going to start reading it. Like, I've just been I want to take my time before I start like reading it, because it's like everybody has moved past that. Though I've been seeing certain comments online about people saying they've not really enjoyed, like they feel like her other books were better than that. And at the same time, I just feel like maybe it's people kind of piling on her, because there was this whole conversation she had her last two children came as surrogates. So it was a whole conversation. So they were like women who didn't feel that was right because she's a feminist. So all of that conversation. So I feel like that was used to kind of downplay what dream count, the value of dream count, but still I cannot say anything yet because I still have to, read it. So films. Oh, before you go, I've been reading more fiction, more of like, okay, my favorite writer is Ted Dekker.
Ted Dekker.
Yeah. And I've loved him since I was very young. I think that's because of my brother. I started reading his books, and the way he writes is so, I don't know how to explain it. It feels so, you can imagine what he's trying, like you feel like you are in the book, you are part of the story, and he has so many fantastic books. And it's even the title that is just like crazy. Like, why this title?
What's
like
the
one
title?
of his books, Kiss. And you'll be thinking, oh, this is some maybe vulgar or romantic. And it has nothing to do with that.
Nice.
You see so many things that you're like, okay, is it mystery? Is it... Yeah, there are so many of his books that I really enjoy. But I read Kiss many years ago, so I went back to kind of read it. So definitely a writer that I'll recommend to people, Ted Dekker.
Okay.
So films, I know what you want to talk about, but still go ahead.
I don't know how you live with yourself. You should be ashamed.
Let's go straight to the point. What films did you enjoy recently? Yes, let's go straight to the point.
I watched To Kill a Monkey by Kemi Adetiba.
Yeah.
And before I watched it, I think I watched like 3 weeks after its release.
Yeah.
I read all sorts of reviews online. People were saying how disappointing it was. I think people even gave it like 3 on 10 ratings.
I saw it was after the release of To Kill a Monkey that I knew that there were more critics in this world.
Exactly. And I feel like it's good because no other Nollywood project in the last year or so has gotten people to talk that way about it. So whether they liked it or not, the simple fact that many people got to talk about the film, the series, is a good start. And did I like it? I loved it. It's true. I feel like people were expecting to see Kemi from King of Boys. They expected, I don't know, some kind of action or something.
People are so attached to that image of King of Boys.
Yes.
Some people are already saying there should be a crossover between King of Boys and To Kill a Monkey.
But for me, I really didn't have any issues with it. I think I saw a few lapses in the story.
Yeah.
But I can't even talk about it with you because you have not watched it.
That is not the crux of the matter.
That is.
It's not the issue at
I have
all.
been
We're
on
talking
Gemma's
about.
neck since July. Gemma, watch To Kill a
We're
Monkey.
still in August. It's not long. There's still time. I'm definitely going to watch it. I like to take my time on certain things.
That's so.
I wanted to marinate.
But yeah, I mean, it's true that I felt like her writing got, I don't want to say sloppy because I would rather say she did not push as much as she did with King of Boys. Because King of Boys, she went wild. I mean, she's leading you in this direction. You think this is how it's going to go, then she diverts.
And I mean, December is coming.
Part 3. But with To Kill a Monkey, it's true, it was good, but like I said, there were some few lapses there that but there were things we could do with. There are some things that when you see that, okay, this thing doesn't make sense, or immediately it turns you off. But with To Kill a Monkey, it wasn't that. And I think the best part about To Kill a Monkey for me is the score. I listen to the album every day. Every single day.
Somebody said she and Oscar it's an illegal couple.
Actually,
because how can both of you be this talented?
It's not fair to humanity.
It's very fair
because all the talent in your family.
No, because they're sharing it with the world. They're not even keeping it. They're sharing it with us. And I can't wait for
Finding Messiah.
So as we have killed the monkey, it's time for us to find the Messiah, please. Well, that's actually a good recommendation. Yes, I've been wanting to watch it, and I'm definitely going to watch it. So yes. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is the digitalization. Well, I say digitalization, but like many companies or many brands are now turning to social media, and even media companies, because most times we've been so stuck with the traditional media, but now even media companies are starting to, wake up, and even brands. And one of the brands that kind of shocked me or did something that I was like, wow, was Santa Lucia a supermarket? I didn't see this coming. They organized a whole contest for content creators online. And yes, it was a very good marketing stunt. I wouldn't say stunt, a good marketing strategy, because they got more people to go shop in the place to be able to create content. There was the person that won. Her concept was Le Reine du Shopping. I don't know if you know it. So she acted 3 different characters and did it like there was whole diary session and the whole shopping period, what she was going to do with the money. And to me, I think it was so brilliant. There was another one, Totally Spies. There were like 3 girls, and they were like the spies, and they danced in the supermarket. Like there were so many brilliant ideas that I saw, and it got a lot of traffic to like Santa Lucia, but also it kind of drove creativity in a certain way. And I wouldn't be surprised if Santa Lucia decides to tell us they want to start an awards show, maybe by the end of the year, for their best customer, best consumer. I don't know, but I think that was really brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's a very nice initiative, because most companies they are stingy. They are very stingy, because take all the supermarkets, Santa Lucia, this, that. Same with telecommunication companies. We are using your services every day, every single day. How do you say thank you to your customers? How do you give back to the community?
I mean, they have their CSR, that's their corporate social responsibility. I know some telecommunication companies that kind of do like initiatives, back to school, all of those kind of things. Yeah.
But I feel like they do it when it's convenient. They wait for certain periods. They wait for back to school. They wait for Christmas. They wait for Easter. But it should go beyond that. We don't shop from you guys. We don't patronize you guys only during that period. So if Santa Lucia is doing that, I think it's a very, very good initiative, especially coming from a supermarket.
Yes, because I feel like their marketing team, that was so genius, because nobody saw that coming, and it helped us to see how these creators were flexing their creativity and all of that. And yes, the winner was Lauren. She goes by the tag Lauren Glow. Fantastic content, by the way. So I think I want to see more marketing strategies that blew my mind. That's my own, because I really love seeing marketing. It's been a while I've even seen ads, like Cameroonian ads, that have kind of brought some sort of emotions to me, because I feel like now it's just about the glitz and the glam and the flashy things. I'm not really feeling something that makes me excited, So, well, kudos to Santa Lucia and kudos to Lauren. So, hot takes, in your opinion. Do you have anything? It's a new segment I want to add to the show, in my opinion. So it's something that you don't think that people really aspire to, or people don't really think about, right? But you stand on that. That if there's a knife to your neck, you're still going to stand on that.
It may sound silly, but chicken should be fried. Any other thing is illegal.
Wow.
Chicken should be fried. Any other thing.
How about air fried?
Yes.
Roasted?
No.
You've not tried proper roasted chicken?
No.
Why?
I have, but
like when I mean proper roasted.
Trust me, I have, but I don't know. Firstly, I don't like chicken skin, so the simple fact that I see it's. So for me, chicken should be fried. Anything you put it in stew, you put it in sauce, you boil it. No. No,
I don't like it boiled.
No.
Like the one that people call like bouillon or something. They put there's so much water and the chicken. You're not even seeing the chicken. No, I'm not with that. I think for me, it's how we romanticize struggle. Africans love to romanticize struggle. Now let me explain what I mean by romanticizing struggle. It's like till when somebody suffers for something that people think the person deserves it. It's like when Nepo babies, because there was the whole argument about Nepo babies and Lapo babies. If you don't know Nepo babies and Lapo babies, I'm very sorry for it. Nepo babies are children that were born into rich families. Lapo babies, you know your category. So people think that, because other people were born into a certain type of family, they don't deserve certain things that happen to them. It's like, they didn't need to work hard for it, so they just got it. I'm like, but they still did. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to work for that, but they actually worked for that. And they got it.
To be honest, I think I have said things like that before.
I know. I know.
Am I that bad?
No, I know. Let's keep it like
But
that.
yeah, at the same time, it's not like because you suffer, that means you're going to make it.
Exactly.
Right?
Because you can suffer and you will not make it.
At the same time, it depends on what we call make it. Because to some people, make it is just having a job that pays you 50,000 a month.
No, we're not talking about that kind of If you're not talking, I'm talking about the make it that you blow.
Blow, okay.
So which side are you on? Do you think that it's okay to romanticize struggle or it's not?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Because, you're bound to go through certain challenges, but don't make life to be centered around it. Stop throwing a pity party.
Throw the pity party, I'll come and have a drink. Anyway, talking about new experiences, ladies and gentlemen, I went to hike. For the first time in 6 or 7 years, I went to hike. And I promise you that my legs have been aching for 3 days now.
Oh.
It was like, okay, a friend recommended, let's go hike. And I was like, where are we going to hike? You're like, is it
Illunden?
No, not Illunden. The one in Misasi.
I know.
I've forgotten the name of the mountain. They're like, look at it, we're at the road. It was like, look at. I was like, it's not even that bad. Let's go climbing. And we started climbing. I said, pause. You should pause. Let me explain. I didn't know that this was how it was going to be. And the funny thing is, these guys were still going. And I was like, okay, this was recommended to me by my friends from Switzerland and Austria. So I'm like, look at them in front. How come you come to Africa? You're telling me how to climb the mountain in my country. Explain how it is. But we kept on going. And when we got to the top of the mountain, the satisfaction that I was able to do something was really nice. And the view from the top was so good. We could see the Olembe Stadium from there. We could see the rest of the city from there. It was really, really cool. And then it was time to come down.
Exactly what I was about to ask. How is it descending? Which is easier?
There's no in between, because it was so hard, because going down, it's like your knees are bending because it's kind of steep. So your knees are trying to be careful. And I fell down so many times.
Wow.
But then I loved the experience, but it's not something I'm going to do anytime soon. Thank you very much.
Because I've actually always wanted to ascend Mount Cameroon. They always do it
Which one is?
Mount Cameroon in Boya.
Boya, yeah. Okay.
So they always do it in February. I actually wanted to do it this year, but what happened? I think we're already shooting, so I couldn't go. But now I'm happy I did not, and I'm not sure I will ever, because the way I've heard people describe it, I'm like, Going up is not an issue, it's coming down. That's what they say, because the least thing you do, you could.
Yeah. When it comes to coming down, it can be tricky. It's very tricky.
I'm good where I'm at.
I think I saw a squirrel too. It was so nice, a big squirrel.
Oh.
Yeah. It was so nice just seeing the squirrel really chilling. It was so fun. It was in a movie and all that, but it's not something I want to try again. Yes, it was good. It was good at that one time.
I don't think I've tried anything new. My life is really boring.
Well, I don't have anything to comment on that. Your bad fashion is enough. So I think the last thing for in my opinion is events starting late. We have normalized events starting late, that when people come for events, we are like, oh, let's wait for people that are not yet here. But the problem is you are penalizing the people that are there already. I've gone for 2 events this past 2 months, and it's like the event that was supposed to start at 1, we're starting at 4 p.m. Why? I hosted a dinner. It was supposed to start at 6. It started at 8 p.m. I'm like, why are we? They're like, we're in Cameroon. That's how Cameroonians. I'm like, why are we normalizing it? Why do we think it's okay for people to be late? And we cajole them by saying, don't worry, we'll wait for them. And now everybody's like, oh, I'm not going to go out for the event early because I just want to announce that if you ever hear that I'm hosting an event and you don't come on time, I'm very sorry for you. But even if it's one person, me and myself, we're going to start that event. Anyway, you come and meet us. That's it. I think Rema did something like that, where he said his show was supposed to start at, I don't know whether it was 10, and he started at 10, and he said it will finish at exactly midnight. Finish at exactly midnight. People arrived at midnight. Some people arrived at midnight. The show was over.
Very good.
I'm like, we need to start doing radical things like that to kind of push people, because we are also lax, and these are the things that translate to every other area of our lives. And like, oh, it's just this, and it's just from those little things that it keeps on growing. So before we get to what's next segment, there are some guests that I would like to have this season.
I think I already know. One or two, but
who do you think I would like to have on the show?
No, I want you to tell everybody.
No, you said just try have a lucky guess.
I know you were recently at her album release party.
Sabrina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll stick just with Sabrina for now.
Okay.
So you tell us the rest.
So yes, talking about Sabrina, I forgot. She just released her album Freely. That was like 2 weeks ago, and it is such a beautiful body of work. If we are being honest, it is so beautiful. And,
I haven't listened.
And I think one of the things I love about her, it's her intentionality. And I think even the rollout for the album has been really good, like back to back. Like, that the Afrobeat team puts content together for the release. Most times people release work, song, single, EP in this country. And after they drop it, they are waiting for media and blogs to take it up, and they'll go and start complaining, oh, it's certain people that you like to share their work. But we're not seeing the evidence of your work. How do you expect people to talk about it? And I really, really love like how they've been able to, roll out the album, and they're still rolling out like the album. There's still content dropping every single day, and I'm saying like kudos to the whole team because of the intentionality. Even the album listening party was so beautiful. So yeah, she's somebody I would like to have on Quoi De Neuf, and I'm looking forward to who would I like to have? Miss Cameroon 2023, Princess Issy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She's somebody I want to have. I want to have like so many ladies this year. There's Ines Sama. She's in Douala. She's a content strategist and consultant. We were supposed to have her like last season, but we couldn't. But I'm just hoping. She also has a podcast, the Realness podcast.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So I'm like looking forward to having her this season. Who else? Donna. I don't know if you know her.
Donna.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm looking forward to having her. Who do I want to have again? Loic Abondo.
I know that name.
He's a travel creator and all.
Yes.
I should know. Yeah, that's somebody I want to have this season. Who do I want to have again? Oh, I want to have my very good friend Elu. I want to have her. Yes, I want to have her this season, because it's like every time I'm supposed to have her, there's always something that is going wrong. But this time around, I definitely want to have her. I mean, there are so many people I want to have like going forward, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're going to accept to come, because there are so many people that you reach out to them, and there's so many politics getting to them. And while I understand, I hope it's not when I'm blown that I will come. Because I know how to hold the grudge. That's for sure. Now for recommendations, we have a book. Yes. And the book is for a guest that I've wanted to have on this show, Wan Shay. We had a conversation about this podcast in December. But yes, this is not the crux of the matter. So he released 2 books, right?
Yeah.
He released 2 books, but this is one of the books, Children of the Crocodile Egg. I haven't read it yet, but yes, it is his book, and I'm looking forward to reading it, and most importantly, looking forward to having him on the show, and he gets to share his journey as an all-round artist, because I see him as an all-round artist.
Yeah, he is.
Very intentional, by the way. So yeah. So if you are looking for something new to read, a Cameroonian book, you should go and check Children of the Crocodile Egg. The name is kind of like crocodile's egg. Like, do crocodiles have eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They eggs, right?
That's not the crux of the matter. That's the name of the book. That's the name of the book. So yeah. Book recommendation, Children of the Crocodile Egg.
One thing, when I saw he released the books, I was extremely happy.
Right.
Because it just went to cement the idea I had about him. Like, he's a full creative.
Yes.
Extremely.
I mean, even from the
extremely.
conversations you have with him, like the conversations we had in December, it was like, yeah, this person is like...
I mean,
He's
the
heard
first
before.
time I listened to his music, I listened to his music by mistake. The first time. But I think the song was something about grief. He was singing about how his father died. He was rapping rather about how his father... It was beautiful storytelling. Like, he painted a vivid picture, and I cried.
Cried.
I'm not that bad.
That was not even the angle I was going for, but anyway, we didn't see it, so we cannot no proof, no belief. But yeah, it has been really fun having you to...
I wish I could say the same.
Wow, this is my show. We can cut that part out. It was really nice having you on the show and to inaugurate our new season. So how about you? Which guest would you like to see on Quoi De Neuf?
Wanche.
Yeah, I already said he was on the list.
Who else? Me again. Every day.
Oh, please.
Let me see. Who is doing great stuff? Gwane Denzel.
Yes.
Gwane, he's part of Cameroon
He is
Awards,
he's the organizer of Cameroon Awards.
I really like him and how he got to where he is. He started as an artist manager, and then he gradually transitioned to where he is now. And I feel like that's somebody who has a lot to say, and it would be nice to have him on the show.
Yeah, I think we had like a mini conversation on LinkedIn. I'm becoming very serious with my life. LinkedIn, that's where I have my important conversations now.
I mean,
he and what's his name? Creative Kwame.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, Kwame.
I've been looking for Creative Kwame for 2 years now. But the problem is when he's in Yaoundé, like there's always this hope. But like Creative Kwame is somebody that if I should have him now, he's definitely going to be sitting there. Do you have somebody else?
Top of my head, no one comes to mind.
There's this person, this food creator and chef. This funny guy.
Dog BD.
Yes, Dog BD is somebody I want to have. Because sometimes when I listen to the songs or the voiceover he does, I'm trying to imagine what is in this guy's head.
I mean,
what is in this guy's head? So I really want to like have him.
And when you do have him, let him know that some things he does, some meals he prepares, that he should be sentenced to life imprisonment. Yeah, because I get the whole idea about being you should experiment in the kitchen.
Yes,
I get it, but brother, there are some things you do that I saw him. He put shrimp in Aero once.
Let's end the show here before we get into conversations that we're not supposed to have. But yes, so this has been a very fun conversation, and officially Quoi De Neuf is back, and we had the amazing Garrett as our guest host to, you know, usher us into this new season. And I hope that you had a good time. That's not a question. I hope you had a good time. And I know you did have a good time.
I didn't say so, but okay.
You did have a good time. But then we are closing off this season. No, we are opening this season. We're closing off this episode. Yes, that's how it's meant to be. We're closing off this episode, starting off this season with a new and brand new guest on the next episode. Let's see if you can guess who our first guest of the season is going to be in the comment section. And also, what have you been up to? Tell us in the comments. Let us know what you've been up to. What are the new things you've been trying? And also, what books would you recommend? And make sure to, get Wanche's book, Children of the Crocodile Egg. I think you can get it at Jolly Life Books. You can get them there, or you reach out to Wanche himself and get the books. So guys, closing off this episode of Quoi De Neuf. Catch you on the next episode. I remain your host, the voice Gemma, and always remember there is something inside of you that the world needs to hear. Bye guys, and bye guys.